And welcome to another video. Hi, Kaya. What are you doing? She just jumps up in here without any problem. So we haven't really had a look at the tiny house from this direction. Sorry about the lighting. Kind of, it's a little dark in this corner. But anyway, I wanted to, I think we'll go outside where the lighting's a little bit better. I wanted to talk about the economic update. I haven't done one for probably a year. And even though I'm not, well, let's go outside and we'll talk about that. You ready, Kaya? Let's go. Kaya has kind of claimed this as her own little kingdom. Anyway, so I made a trip over to get more tongue and groove pine. I think it's the 5th or 6th trip to 2 different big box stores to get. I needed, I think around 85, 90 pieces of 12-foot 1x6 tongue and groove at $12.34 a piece. Both stores, identical pricing. Every time I go there, the piles have been picked over profusely. Triple P, picked over piles profusely. And it left, they left, of course, the junk. And their inventory shows, if you look online, we have 93 in stock or 120 in stock. All 5 times that I went over there, that's about what they would show. And so I go over, and after the 3rd or 4th time, they all look the same. It's like nobody's buying it because it's all junk. And there are scuff marks. My rack has a rubber stop here and on the front part. And if you push, I'm going to demonstrate it because this is the back side. Let me just show you. So hopefully you can see that. There's no scuff mark. Well, there is one. There's one there. It's from a rack. Obviously someone had bought it and returned it. And that's what 60 or 80 pieces of the 100 pieces that were in stock look like. So I'm just going to put it, so if you load your truck like this, that's what it does. And except on the good side, they have that. Very frustrating. I don't know what the remedy is for that. But then a lot of them are missing so much stuff, or they're missing the groove part or the tongue part. So you pick through all of them. Finally, I hit pay dirt. They had just stocked the shelving, so I bought what I needed. I think there's about 40 there. So now I'm going to put them inside undercover and hire a security guard because it's really hard to get this stuff. So I will just point out, okay, this one has no scuff marks on it. So if you load it like this, up as far as you can reach, and let it come down, it's not going to get the black mark. Learned that the hard way, because sometimes the truck will get loaded with the good side facing down and get rubbed right across that. Anyway, that's not about the economic update. I have to unload 38 or 40 of these. So just reviewing lately, there's been the things that I always used to watch, because from when I was building garages, those are the common things that I bought. So I looked at 5/8 CDX plywood this morning. 4 years ago, it was around $18 per sheet. Over the course of from 2020 to around 22, it maxed out at $83 a sheet. That's like 5 times more than what it was 4 years ago. Today, it's at $25 a sheet, down from that 83. So it sounds like a really good deal, but it's still 30% higher, 35% higher than it was when I first started doing an economic update. So 5/8 plywood, 25.70 per sheet. And then I looked at 2x4 8 spruce. Again, 4 years ago, 2x4 8 spruce was like, I can't remember now, around $2 or less per stick. Today, $3.73 per stick. So that's 60% more, 70% more than what it was back in 2020. Let's see what else, 7/16 OSB. It looks like such a steal at $15 a sheet is what it is now. 4 years ago, it was around $9, $8 to $9. So it's still almost double. But it reached a high of, I don't know, $35 or $40 a sheet. It has come back down some, but still way up there. The standard double hung windows that I used to do in garages 4 years ago were between $140, $150 per window, $249 per window now for that same window. So it's $100 per window more. I'm not good at doing the percentages on the run here. It's probably 70% more than what it was. Metal. I haven't even priced. The garage doors have a lot of metal in them. The doors themselves, the tracks, springs, all that. They are still way up there from, I hate to keep saying 4 years, from 4 years ago. They were $550, somewhere in there, $550 per 9x7 insulated with glass. Today they're over $1,000. So it's almost double. Metal roofing, same thing. About double, probably. I didn't have a per linear foot cost on that, but when I did the tiny house here, it was up there, still about double. Concrete has been sort of really very stable. 4 years ago, it was I was paying $130 per cubic yard, and today it's $165, I believe. They have always, for a long time, for 30 years, gone up pretty much the cost of inflation, and so that's been one of the few consistencies that you could count on going up. Let's see, so 1/2-inch rebar, 20-foot stick, 4 years ago was somewhere in the neighborhood of $450 to $650 per stick. I just looked online at a big box store. They're $14 and something, almost triple still. Labor, my labor costs went way up. I mean, way up. The guys that are totally worth it, so I'm not saying that, but because their living costs, food, clothing, gas is still out of sight. Costs went up, so theirs went up. Dan and Chad, you're worth every penny plus. Hopefully they don't come and beat me up for talking about that. So, all that to say, garages, I'm not doing garages anymore. I think most of you folks know that. I will have some time-lapse videos coming out of garages I've done at some point in the future. But in 2020, a 24 by 24 two-car garage, 2 overhead doors, 2 windows, concrete slab poured, rebar, everything, vinyl siding. I didn't look at the cost of vinyl. Hold on, I'm going to look at the cost of vinyl siding. Pause. Unpause. $144 a square for vinyl siding now. 4 years ago, it was in the $75, $80 per square range. Woo! I am so glad I'm not contracting now. So anyway, so that's included. The metal roofing is close to double, if not more than double. In 2020, that garage that I just explained that's included was $16,000. That is what I charged the customer. 2024, if I was going to do, well, last year it went up to $26,900. So that's over $10,000 in 4 years. It's not, it's what is that, 75, 80% more than 4 years ago. Today, I think if I was going to do it, I could reduce that price maybe down to $24,000 after looking at these numbers, and would probably be satisfied with that. And the thing is, I got so tired of having to, as you know, stock materials. I at times had my shop full of plywood, lumber, not tongue and groove. My insurance costs went up also along with it, business insurance, workers' comp, all of that stuff. I mean, dog food for Kaya. How much am I paying you, Kaya? She's all tangled up. I've got to let her go in a minute here. Anyway, so that's kind of an update. It's sort of good, but it's still way more. And to keep up with the cost of that has been interesting. That's one reason. The main reason probably that I get out of contracting full-time doing garages is just the headaches of it. Got so bad because you'd give a quote today and 2 weeks later plywood's up $20 a sheet or $10 a sheet, $15. Who knows what it would be. That's why I bought such in bulk to try to keep that competitive. So that's why I don't have any hair on my head. Not really. I still thoroughly enjoyed what I did. It was great getting out and meeting people. The customers were great. It was just a good time. But last year was like a little over a year ago. I talked with Chad and Dan. I told them this is going to be my last year. And so we started just so they could plan for what they were going to do in the future. And as the jobs went on through the last year, physically everything just started hurting and breaking on me. Ruptured tendon. Now my knees are just, I guess, going to have to be replaced. Probably should have a brain transplant, you know what I'm saying? So I guess to say all of that, it's more and more contractors have gone to cost plus contracting, which I've just always tried to stay away from, because who knows what the price is going to be when typically a contractor is booked out 5 or 6 months, especially during the summer months. So you might sign a contract today for time and materials. 3 months later, plywood goes back up again, or lumber, or anything pertaining to the structure, and the homeowner ends up footing that bill. The contractor is protected, and that's good. That's important, or they're going to be out of business. And as you know, it's hard with the trades to get somebody. There's just nobody available. They're either retiring, like me, or they're just so busy you can't get one. And it's same with plumbing and electrical, same way. Boy, doesn't that sound like a cheery news release. Anyway, I did what I could, and that's all you can do as far as maintaining a good price and extending that price out for several months. So that's why I'm so excited to be doing this tiny house. It's a small project relative, well, it's a $20,000 project, but I can go out and just buy all the materials for it and know that the prices are going to be good for the project. Look at me. I yak through unloading this whole truck of pine. If you'd like, I'll just show you inside what we have now, what I have to look forward to. That's the new pile I just picked up. I'll set it down there so I can set it. It's pretty easy to set them up on the rack. Put a coat of paint on, stain on, polyurethane, and put them up there to dry. This will hold 60 or 70 pieces. I probably won't load it up that much because this is fairly heavy for the rack. These are all stained polyurethane first coat, and they're dry, so I'm ready to put a second coat on those. Those will be done, and then we can get back into the tiny house. Actually, we will get back into the tiny house like right off, because I have the ceiling materials all polyed, ready to go in there, so we can finish that part and then get a pretty good look in there. There, hopefully that wasn't too gloomy a forecast. All right, let's see if that fits. Oh yeah, oh yeah, beautiful. And sweet. All right. Ow. All right. Stay. Just go up there for a minute. Get out of the way. Out of the way. Okay, so now I've got to cut this side of the box out. Just hold it up there. Make a mark. And from the shoulder out, looks like 2 3/8 would be perfect. So I'll go remove 2 3/8 of that. And I'll be right back. Well, there we go. All right. Should be as easy as that. Perfect. Okay. Good. So I think I'm going to drill a hole right here and feed that wire down. Where's my drill? So the switch for this light is coming over here and coming right down. Right in there. And also, there's going to be an outlet, so those will be tied in. I have to run a feed wire back over and back to the breaker box. So I'll do that. So that will be one outlet GFI'd in the kitchen. And then over in here, I'll run another outlet. It's just a small kitchenette. Okay. Let's go. Make sure I got that. There. And I'm going to go one more board, and then I'll put the light in. Good. Now I'll take one of these. I might as well cut it out in the shop. Cut the hole for a light right here. I'll get a measurement. And I drilled the hole, as you can see. It just has those little clips that fold up. Come on. It's really easy. There, just like that. There. Now I'll go up. I have to wire that. So short intermission, I'll wire that up. And then there's also going to be another light here, just so there's two lights in the bathroom. Should make it really bright. Kind of like me. Oh, that was boastful, prideful. Just kidding. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Quick economic update. I hope it's not gloom and doom. What it is what it is. And we just keep moving forward, don't we? So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, hit the like button, tap the bell, share it with your friends. Thanks a lot. See you later and have a great day.